Hey everyone, so I've gotten some comments on my GNAR video, like clobbering me for not posting a Swain GNAR deck, and I'm sorry. He was just pretty crappy last patch, and I guess I didn't really think he'd be that good. Like, it wasn't one of my first thoughts, but I think he actually turned out to be really good. I've seen a few people trying to play it, and so I made my own. And so I've gone through quite a bit of different versions, just doing little tweaks here and there, and I ended up going 11-3 with it. Like, it's not the biggest sample size of just like 14 games, but I do think this is going to be a top deck. I guess I'm kind of biased because I love Swain, but I just think it can be built in such a versatile way to be able to beat whatever you need. And I'll get to that like near the end of going over the cards. But yeah, if somehow you don't know what Swain does, basically he's a 3/6 with Fearsome, and when he strikes the Nexus he does 3 damage to the Nexus, and then he requires you to do 12 non-combat damage to level up. But once he levels up, instead of just dealing 3 to the enemy Nexus, you deal 3 to the entire board and the enemy Nexus, so you basically can board wipe them. And then he gets his passive effect where whenever you deal damage to the enemy Nexus, you stun the strongest back row enemy, and so it pairs well with like his main card and his tutor card too, called the Leviathan. So when you play it, you draw a Swain, and then on round start you deal 1 to the enemy Nexus 3 different times. And so each round you stun the 3 strongest enemies. And then his champion spell, which we run 3 of, is Ravenous Flock, and this deals 4 damage to a unit if it's damaged or stunned. That makes sense with all the stuns, and it's like a pretty crazy amount of damage for just 1 mana. And then we also run a Arachnoid Sentry to pair with that, so we don't even need to injure them first, we can just stun them. And stuns are just good in general. And so those I would say are the basic to any Swain deck. Because you're Noxus, you can run good cards like House Spider. This gives you 2 blockers for 1 action. Scorched Earth is really good for hard removal. Also, there's a lot of darkness, and so people might start playing a lot of Bandlewood to counter darkness, and this would counter them. But it's still just good to have as removal, especially against a lot of this Demacia. I've been seeing a lot of Galio decks get really insanely big units, and even though they do have quite a bit of healing, if they do somehow heal out of a Scorched Earth range, you can just ping them with a group shot or pokey or something, and that'll guarantee make them weak. And if you put them on the stack like that, they won't be able to stop it. And so what's really cool about this deck is that we get to run this Teeny Dactyl card. The Teeny Dactyl is a 4 cost, and on round end, if you've damaged the enemy Nexus this round, you transform it into the Pterodactyl. Well, Pterodactyl, whatever. And it doesn't show on this site, but it turns into a 6/5 with impact, and then it has this effect where every single round start, you deal 1 damage to the enemy Nexus. So it's sort of like a mini Leviathan. You only get 1 ping, but it's half the cost, and it has some pretty crazy stats on top of having impact to even deal even more damage to them. And it's a pretty nuts card. I really like it. Again, I really like that it's a mini Levy. So even if you can't get a Leviathan down, or you can't get it to stick, because most people are trying to mini-morph it or Vengeance or something, right, to get rid of this, then you at least have backup Teeny Dactyls, because these can at least stun the strongest enemy, and that can still be pretty good, and start whittling them down every turn. What's kind of annoying is I actually used to use, a long time ago, when they first came out with City Breaker, I actually used to kind of like it. It's a really greedy card, but it was kind of the same thing, right? It was like a mini Leviathan. It would deal 1 damage to enemy Nexus. I would use this with Swain Sejuani, because it would also help level up Sejuani's condition. Because she needs you to damage the enemy Nexus in 5 different turns, and this would help because it would ping every single turn, and would start freezing the board if you couldn't get a Leviathan to do that. But I was just thinking how crazy it is when you compare these cards, because this actually used to be a 0/5 and they eventually randomly buffed it to a 1/5. But even if you take it as a 1/5, right? How can you compare this to this Pterodactyl? This will be a 6/5 with the same effect and impact. Where do the 5 stats on attack and impact come from? When you compare these units, I just don't understand. Anyways, yeah, so Teeny Dactyl is pretty cracked in my opinion. And also GNAR is a really good champion in general. When you strike, you get a pokey stick, and then at the end of the round, if you've damaged enemy Nexus, he'll level up. And then when he levels up, he gives the strongest enemy vulnerable, so you can drag it off to the side, or just remove it with GNAR, because he'll have quick attack and overwhelm and become a 6/4 or 6/5. And he does actually level down again after you've had the attack token though, so it is good for at least 1 attack. And it's another good way to get damage in. And so both of these cards, they want to transform on turn 4, so you want to have a way to ping the Nexus on turn 4 a lot of the time. And that's actually why a lot of people are running this Inventive Chemist with the deck, because when it's summoned, you summon a Scrappy Bomb, and that's a little landmark that will ping them on turn 4. So if you get this Chemist on 1, then your GNAR and Teeny Dactyl will level up by default on turn 4 without having to do anything else. And so I've honestly experimented with it, and it's not bad. I just ultimately had to cut it. Part of the reason was that I actually used to run Death's Hand, If you don't know what Death's Hand is, it's a 3 mana card that deals 2 to an enemy and 1 to the enemy nexus. And so this is kind of cool because it's like 25% of Swain's level up, can kill anything with 2 health, and also pings the nexus, which is also pretty good late game when you have Swain leveled up, so you can just use it as like a stun because it'll ping the nexus. And it's honestly not a bad card, but because I was running into so much GNAR, I actually opted for this Buster Shot. This Buster Shot does 3 damage to a unit, and it can actually be discounted from 4 to 2 if you've summoned or played cards from 4 different regions. But this also kind of has a deck building cost. So for example, House Spider will give you Noxus, and then it summons a Spiderling, which is Shadow Isles, which is like 2 triggers. And then if you play Telescope, that's Bandle City and Targon. And so if you play both of these, you already have it activated. And you can also play a GNAR, because it's Bandle City Failured. But GNAR is kind of hard to get down for a while. It's not always the best to rely on. So I feel like if you're running Buster Shot, you also kind of have to run this like Bomber Twins. Unless there's like some other multi-region unit you think is better. And I mean, it's not a bad unit, it is a fearsome blocker. And so again, I've experimented with both, and I think they both have like different strengths and weaknesses. So for example, again, if you can discount this Buster Shot pretty easily with like a House Spider, and then either Bomber Twins or Telescope before they play a GNAR, or they play a Tunidactyl, then you can just Buster Shot it very easily. For just 2 mana, you can get rid of their 4 cost, and I think it's actually very strong. But again, I have been seeing a lot more Darkness, and against Darkness, you'd actually rather have the Death's Hand so you can kill the Catalyzer, because Buster Shot won't be discounted by turn 2. And even though you probably could discount it on turn 3, they'll probably open attack or whatever. They either already attacked you on turn 2, or they're open attacking on turn 3 probably. Again, I think this version works well, but you could also go for like the Death's Hand. And if you go Death's Hand, you don't even technically need the Bomber Twins as much. So you could technically even run those 1-drops that will help you level up your GNAR and Tunidactyl easier. So it's kind of up to you. You do have to keep like Conch and Loping in though. There's like a Bandle City meta, and you need to be able to keep up with everyone's value. So Conch just gives you a free spell, and you can tailor it and pick the best one for the situation you're in, so it's just a broken ass card. Bomber Twins can give you value. If you're me, you only get Ripper's Bay ever, but you can potentially get some actual decent ones. Especially like Preservarium would be okay, like the Predict one. And then Loping is just a broken card, can give you like so many options to help save you. Yeah, this actually gets me excited. I think that there's actually a really good future to this deck, like I mentioned earlier. Because we already have so many options. And like, now that Formidables being a thing, you can just run Culling Strikes if you really wanted to in your deck. It's pretty decent in general, and it obviously like destroys any Formidable deck. And so if the meta becomes full of Formidables, you can run like a bunch of Cullings if you want. You can even run like more Scorched, or even Guillotines. And they also got a couple new cards like Friendship, which could really help against like control decks. So for some reason control becomes more of a thing. We actually have access to Spell Shield now, like kind of like a Deny. It's not as good as Deny, but at least in these regions it'll work well enough, depending on the meta. Just being able to give yourself Spell Shield is just really strong. Because in the past, a lot of the time the issue with this deck is that you play a Leviathan, and they're just going to like mini-morph it, or they're going to Vengeance it, and then you get like no real value. I guess you do draw a Swain, but it kind of sucks. But like technically, if like Darkness or like other control decks become more popular, we can always just like play Levy on turn 9, and then like play a Spell Shield to beat like a Vengeance. It's kind of hard because you won't be able to like beat Vengeance plus Vile and stuff like that, but at least gives you like extra hope. And it can also beat Minimorph on like some attacks, because a lot of times they'll let you attack because they don't want you to replay another Swain or something, and so they'll like let you attack and plan on Minimorphing you mid-attack and then blocking your Swain or whatever. But if you like pre-Spell Shield your Swain, they won't be able to Minimorph it like in the combat, because they won't be able to remove it on the stack fast enough unless they have like 2 burst speed cards, like Stress Defense plus a Minimorph or something. And so debatably even better then would be this Transposition card. I think people have been kind of memeing this card, but I think it's kind of the same. It's almost kind of better. So like, let's say they won to Vengeance, and then you do the Friendship Spell Shield, and then they like put a Vile Feast on the stack too, then you're kind of screwed, right? Like you're going to get Vengeanced. But if you run like Transposition, if they Vengeance you Transposition, and then unless they have like another way to kill you, like Vile Feast obviously wouldn't do the trick, right? Then you'd be able to get it back to your hand and then like re-summon the exact same thing, like if it costs the same or less. So this would probably even be a better option onto like a Leviathan or Farron if they go to kill it. Especially Farron, right? Like if you play a Farron and they go to Vengeance it, and then you transpose on like turn 9, they waste 6 mana, you transpose it, you play it again, they still have to deal with the attack, and now you have like 4 Decimates. I mean, in that case, you'd actually probably just rather have a bunch of Farrons, right? Yeah, I just want to throw that out there, because depending on the future, like we can add Cullings, we can add these weird cards like Transposition or Friendship, and probably more that I'm not even thinking about. And again, we can change it to like we can run the 1-drops, we can kind of get out of buster shots if GNAR isn't as popular, and like darkness is really popular, get into Death's Hand. Yeah, hopefully I didn't ramble too long. A couple of you guys have mentioned it. But yeah, I just like this deck. I wanted to get my ideas out there, kind of give you ideas of how to tweak it, especially while the meta is like still settling. I want to kind of help you guys be able to kind of tweak it based on whatever you're playing against on a given day. If you guys have any more questions, like feel free to leave a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. One last little caveat if you're still watching. I've been pretty sick the last couple days. Actually, as I'm making this intro, I feel a little bit better. But like in the gameplay and like last couple days, I haven't been playing that much. I've just been kind of playing a little bit on and off whenever I can feel like it, and I feel okay. And so I hope like it's not like too noticeable in the video. And I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Maybe even like the video. It would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. I'll make a Runeterra video every single day, most time. And so the extra ideas would definitely be useful. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Oh no. Soraka, Galio. I mean, we have some answers, but like I'd cut all the cullings out, which would be really useful in this matchup. I mean, this will be useful for now, I think, right? Swain should be actually good, right? Because they can't block. They're all less than 3 attack. So, that could be good. Audio feels like really low. I don't know if it is. Oh, he's also running faded. Is that normal for them to run faded like that? Oh, if I can get like a Equinox, that would be good, right? Rite of Negation could be good. I feel like Bright could be better if there's like some singles or something. It's not bad. I mean, I can also see the wallet being good, right? I mean, they're all not bad. Like, Poke's really good, obviously. But maybe the stun is better.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
We shall weave our own destiny.
I could potentially see the stun being better. Just like for late game, you might need to stall for us to get like the Swain Levy thing going. I mean, maybe I just pass and burn all of his mana. I kind of want to play like a GNAR though, because isn't GNAR pretty good? Even if he like strikes it, still gets me a Poke, right? Okay.
Good to see you too.
Still can't block.
The few for the many.
I mean, they probably have like Pale or like Sharp, right? So they can block some Fearsomes. But let's see what happens though.
Good to see you too, Vin.
So like Pale or Sharp kills GNAR, but he has to pick which one he wants to, right? He can only stop one.
Another problem.
I guess we're gonna reduce the cost of Poke, which kind of sucks. I mean, you'd rather get another Poke, right? But I want to be able to block this thing now.
After the battle.
Nice. GNAR's leveled. I don't know how useful that would be.
I'll protect you. Stand back.
We have a regular stun and then another stun from GNAR. I think he's just kind of trying to stall for Galio, right?
You leave me no live with purpose.
Yeah, he can heal it up 3.
Don't think I really care about that. I mean, it is extra healing though, right? Like, do I ever block this and then like scorched? I can beat like any healing, right? Because of Pokey. Nice.
Stay strong. The star child.
Uh,
I'll clear a path for you.
Good to
That's
see
kind of
you
annoying.
too, Vin.
Are you ready? Let's take it for a spin.
he had all 3 broadbacks. Well, this should get through. These are pretty decent attacks as well. And we'll see what happens. We can also stun whatever in front of Gnar if you want to push maximum damage. Like if they go in front of Gnar with like a big, like a bunch of health.
Don't touch my fly.
Wait, that still kills that. That's funny.
I understand.
I mean, I guess we should have group shotted it though, because then we can pokey face to stun something later. Hmm. That was his plan. Now we just do this, right? Let me push a bunch. Okay. I mean, at least we forced him to do some like stuff. I don't know. This will be enough. Should I be trying to get 2 random celestials? Like, and like that's better chance to get like an Equinox than like this, right? I have to wait till 2 turns. Progress day is not even bad. I don't actually. I shouldn't probably snap grab that, but definitely not bad. So he just opens up by
Stand back. I'll
healing that, right? And now we get the flag.
Stars fall.
That's annoying.
Take heart. I will
We actually like
my
we could have
own
flocked to Soraka like that turn if we drew it 1 turn earlier.
Live with purpose.
It is what it is. We don't have a way to ping Nexus, right? Oh, now we do. Actually, do we care about leveling up Gnar? Shouldn't we save that till next turn? I don't think leveling Gnar is actually that big of a deal, right? Don't ally to full. Then we strike. Oh, that's fine, I guess. We can like try to kill it now. This probably doesn't work. I mean, he has like 5 cards and 7 mana, but we'll see. Okay.
They should thank you for the food.
Oh, we're actually like 1 mana off being able to kill it. I mean, he still has 4 more cards, right? Yeah, that's kind of scary. I'm kind of surprised he didn't do it earlier though, because like he could have healed this to full and like won the game.
Stand back. Leave them nothing.
Like we just go for it. You can't block this unless he has a way to pump up the attack. Fucking does, of course. But I mean, it would have worked on either thing, so he couldn't have like stunned it, right? Why didn't he block this? That's kind of crazy.
Prepare the cargo.
We could threaten it. But like, I want to like tap out and see if he'll do something. I'm gonna go for this because I have my Leviathan that can kill him. I want to like tap out of mana so he can like maybe play some cards thinking he's safe, and then I'll pokey for 0 and then Leviathan will kill him hopefully. That's the plan at least. We have 0 mana, so hopefully he feels confident to like do something. Ah, cringe. Let's go. Okay, he didn't have anything. But I think that was still like a decent play to like bait him into doing something. It was still correct, probably. Yes. Wonder how good we do in the darkness. I don't have Death's Hand anymore, which used to be pretty good for Oncologizer, whatever the fuck. Oncologist. Like we need things to kill Catalyzer. We also want things to kill. There we go. We can kill Catalyzer now. But instead of like a Death's Hand, it'd be way easier just to have like a Death's Hand. Like I would have had Death's Hand over Buster Shot. So in this specific matchup, you'd rather have Death's Hand. The thing is though, like there's so much Gnar going around, and then Buster Shot is so good into Gnar that I feel like you just I don't know. I'm trying out Buster Shot at least right now just for Gnar matchups. Did I ever do this just to like use mana? Seems kind of like bad. Like we save some health. We're going 2 cards for 1 now. We do draw. I can't really let him develop Vygar for free.
Can a spirit fight to the death?
Ooh, he has these things in there. I mean, without being able to kill anything with the darknesses or anything, it's like it's a one damage unit, right? Like I'm not too scared of it. He wants to do 1 damage to me. I don't know. It doesn't seem that scary to me. Like he has more cards, so he has to act, right? Or do you have the same? Wait, does he burn a card or is he at 9 as well? Okay, we're equal. How do I draw no early units?
What wondrous discoveries await
That's
below.
so whack. That's so whack. I'll just kill that then, I guess. Because he's probably gonna kill this, but then like he doesn't get the benefit off this at least on the attack. You might glimpse it too. If you want to glimpse it, you should glimpse it right now. Before I can sure.
They've got a ghost of a chance.
You can do 2 damage if you'd like, sir.
What? For the wicked, for the dead.
That's what I thought, you stinky ass.
Deep breath now.
Second time.
Why does he keep monka-assing me?
Oh dear.
I mean, I guess I'd Swain.
Born a patrician.
I still like get punished by like a Vigar. And, like you'll have to use like a Minimorph or something.
I will shape death as easily as clay.
Okay. I guess we use Group Shot because Pokey can go face to like stun something later. Mode.
Thank you.
And we don't want to use Scorch. I mean, Scorch is good, but it wouldn't have leveled up our Swain, obviously.
It wants us.
He shouldn't have a 3-drop, like a 3-attack unit, or else he would have played Concall just earlier, right? That's the only thing with 3-attack, I think, in his deck. Or 2 mana, yeah.
Leave them nothing.
I guess if this was the case, by the way, we could have just played Captain Farron. But, I mean, this is fine. And like, we're so behind in cards. It's actually kind of scary. Like, he's monka-assing me, but like, what the fuck is his board? I mean, what the hell is his hand? Like, he has infinite cards. I have 4 cards in my hand, and he has 10. Well, my cards are pretty good, I guess. Okay. Sorry. I can just edit that out. I can just pass, right? Flat.
Demacia sends its regards.
What's he gonna do?
Pledge of
He's
perish.
gonna what, like mini morph something? No, because then why would you? I mean, I don't know. My guess is mini morph. Oh, pings. He made it weak to like be able to ping it. You know what's actually kind of funny? If I Scorch this, it doesn't heal, and doesn't get the spiderlings, and then doesn't get to do more damage onto my and save health. Like I actually do a lot more damage this way, right? That kind of worth. I save 2 healing, get rid of 2 units. And then I do an extra damage of like because he's not healing up a bit more, and save health on this thing. It's like it seemed like kind of a bad play, but just like too much value, right? It still hasn't even been activated. That's kind of cringe. I don't think I want to use Pokey on it. Do I? It's probably just like, oh, I'm gonna Pokey it anyways, right? I'm gonna have to kill it. I mean, I guess Scorch is better. It does like potentially more damage. I just don't know in the matchup what it would be better for. This would enable this though, right? Oh no, it doesn't. It's only one region. Oh, I should have played this then. Yeah, I forgot what enable Buster Shot then. Okay. There's a bunch of these weird cards.
Hang on. We're rolling.
There's a lot of healing. He is like lower in cards though now. Now we're starting to get some value. This could be 2 units. That's kind of good. Challenge is also not bad. I think the 2 units is better. Like the state of the game right now. Hope he doesn't have like a whale. Ruination. Oh, I played into that.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
I don't think I really care about this unit yet. Can't kill anything. There's 1 damage. And it'll still be killable by Buster Shot later if I want to. So I can save it for a better target. Oh, he runs like, dude, he runs a really good like deck that should be good into my decks. Like he has so much draw, so much stall, like so much healing. Kind of funny. If he goes to like kill this, we can like recall it. I just like play it to like use my mana, I guess. Damn. He has so much more value into like a control matchup like this. Almost kind of glad I didn't draw Levy. So 2 Vigars are down, and Kindler won't bring them back. It'll bring back Senna, which is actually really scary though. But what's kind of funny is that we can actually use this pretty aggressively. So if he goes for like a kill onto the spider, for example, we can actually like recall the spider. What does he have in his deck anymore? This is a really weird matchup. I really just wish we had our like late game. Like we have so many of those wait, how? Oh, I must have conched one? Yeah. That's the 4th one, huh? That's kind of annoying. I actually could have pushed a lot of damage. So he has to block this, he's taking 5. Maybe not. I don't know what frick he has still. That's fast speed. Okay. I mean, he still doesn't want to block this, does he? He can block this. That's wrong, but whatever. Literally a wrong block, but it can't really matter, I guess, because you can just do 2 damage to it right there. There we go. Some freaking value.
They've got a ghost of a chance.
Here comes Piltover's finest. Stop.
Deal 2 to an enemy. I think I still pass because he's gonna want to like do it to this one first, and then I get to play this after. Man, he has like such a fucking greedy list. It's kind of insane.
The guy looked right fierce.
Return fire!
It's kind of insane.
Darken the skies!
I think I can pass. He has to do something, right? Okay, he can't ruinate me anymore. I might just play this.
Big head, big brain!
If I play Swain, I stun everything. But if I just play this, we do more damage.
For Empire!
Like, cause now we have lethal too. Like this turn. Shit. I mean, that's fine, right? Because now we do the 3 damage. We can block some things and we still don't die. We have some Swains. He has to kill my levy as well this turn.
Come, come. It's showtime.
We can't use either one of these, it's so stupid.
Let us take a peek at
I mean, I guess it has to be this. And like if we need a summon, if we need like a burst summon, we can do that.
in the dark. By my hand, Noxus.
If we need to.
Grand General.
He's out of cards, right? All we have to do is figure out, can we block? And we can block this one with whatever. This one can be blocked with like this. Then we block this one. We're good, right? I think we're good, right?
Mine's the wonder.
So again, whatever goes into there,
Persistence is key.
we can like block fearsome,
Lose inside.
block fearsome.
Counterattack. You lack discipline.
Yep. Damn, I can't believe we outvalued Darkness when he has like, he played like 2 of those, they draw cards, right? Where he draws 2. He plays stuff like Ruination, Detonata. Like he had some crazy like, he had a really greedy list, like designed to go the distance, and we still beat him. So that's pretty crazy, I think, for the deck. There's a lot of darkness going around too, so that's definitely a good sign.
My
I did not expect to win
only
that.
one way.
Ooh, the mirror. GNAR SWAIN. Oh shit, this is some value. Thing is, I don't know if we ever keep Swain. We need like ways to level him up if we're gonna play him, right? Like he doesn't get leveled up for a while. Okay, sure. Oh, he's running the cool version. See, this is what I want to run, because when you're running GNAR and Teanydactyl, this is just such a good card. It immediately enables it, just makes it super easy. Dawn speakers. Is it 2 quick attack? Is that ever good? I actually get some value, right? In this matchup, it's pretty expensive though. This can die pretty easy. Get some damage in though. It's actually kind of annoying with 4 health. I mean, this is another fearsome blocker maybe. Group shot? Pokey? Sure. He's getting some damage in. He has pokey damage. He has this thing damage soon. If he also has Teeny or Gnar, that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. You're the strongest ally +2 attack. We need another region. For this, we're not gonna get that, huh? Well, if we can't do that, we probably just have to play Telescope then. This is actually the other region, right? But also, Equinox could just silence it. No, we'd rather kill it, right? Oh, but Equinox for his Levy is probably really good, right? Yeah, we do that, we do that. He's gonna play Gnar or Teeny, right? We don't want to let him enable that because he got the free damage this turn. So we have to pass. He has to play it. He's gonna play it, and we're gonna have to waste this like 4 mana to kill it, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We didn't get House Spider. Wait. Yeah, we needed House Spider. Like Gnar, I guess. That's what I mean, is like, maybe I should just be on, I mean, again, it does kill that thing, whereas Death's Hand wouldn't. But like, this is just so good.
Wearing my goggles.
I think we do this. Pokey it. He doesn't get the proc this turn. He has to find, like if he has a Gnar or another Teeny, he has to find a way to like damage my Nexus. Oh, that does it, I guess. Oh no. Do I like have to now? Oh, I can't even silence it, huh? I could have pumped it by like 2 more attacks. But like it seems kind of weird. Like if he does block with it, I don't think I really care. I can always just scorch it after. I don't think he ever blocks. As long as he doesn't have another House Spider as well, we're gonna get some damage in to be able to like level up our own Teeny. We're only at 4, he's at 6.
Non-flammable? That's a challenge.
I worry a bit he's like gonna do this and like Pokey or something. Yeah, we're good. We're getting the damage in. This will be Scorched next turn. Probably passes. Swain. Okay. We play Teeny. As Teeny can block Swain pretty safely. Starts getting us some pings as well. We can just flock it now, which is pretty good. You shouldn't have any pumps, right? It's honestly kind of smart to drag it with Swain, kind of. But not really, because then again, this is gonna die. Like, you really want your Swain to like die? Did he ever play Conch? I was gonna say, if there's like any chance he has a buff spell, we technically should Scorch that because we can block the Swain right there. You can just play Gnar. Because we're gonna keep 1 mana regardless. And then sorry if my voice sounds, I hear it even weird, so you guys probably definitely hear it weird. They're gonna level up. You didn't do any damage, right? We're chilling. we're gonna be able to drag that next turn. I don't think we need the damage from Teeny. Like, I don't think we need the impact damage. I think we just drag this. Seems fine to me. Should be hard for him to do anything about this. This is a free kill. We're kind of hoping he plays Levy, so then I can play Equinox. I don't know if he runs many more. He might, but it doesn't really matter. He might feel safe now to develop what? I mean, sure. That's good that we kept Levy. We're also now already at Swain. Level up. Yeah, he's gonna kill GNAR. That's for sure. Just play our Swain out. We're stunning 4 things now because we have Levy, we have like the pterodactyl Levy. I don't think we're really worried about anything. We have like the Scorched. Now we have a Flock onto Swain if we want to. Yeah, we Scorched this. I don't think we care going down to 8, right? I don't think I want to like risk these things dying. Although maybe it doesn't matter. Actually, if he plays another Swain, he somehow levels it up, then this thing procs it. I can attack with Teeny, right? I mean, I can block with Teeny to be safe. Doesn't really matter, right? Like, he'll probably kill his Teeny now, but I think I already have the real Levy. I think we're okay. Yeah, bye Teeny. Terror, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Because even if he can kill both of these, he only has 3 cards in hand. So, I think we're chilling. Like, yeah, we flocks that. Now what? If he plays anything that can block a fearsome unit, we can probably just like arachnoid Swain it. Yep. Figured that was the case, but we're still winning next turn attack. Oh, that's kind of annoying. No, it doesn't matter. We stun it, right? Yeah, might as well just play this then, I guess. We can flock it, and then our Swain attack would kill it next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we kept the Levy in our hand, right? Because like in a matchup like that, you want to keep like, your big powerful cards like that. So I think we did the mulligan pretty good. What is this? Oh no. This is burn? Some degenerate burn? Whoa. Oh, me. Please give me something to work with, man. Give me some, I don't know, what are we looking for? Group shots? Give me some, like a house spider? Give me like a pokey or something, please. Okay. Okay. I don't have the Braum wave, so I can't be nice like I want. That's scary. He probably has fucking GNAR on 4 too. He probably has fucking GNAR attacking on 4. Okay, we really would have rather had group shot, but if he doesn't have another one of these spiders, we're okay. Yeah, we can block. Not the worst thing, you know. Give a pokey for the spider next time. Okay. You have another house spider? Does he have more fearsomes I should be scared of? Because, I'm not. Again, we're poking that. Maybe I should have when he didn't have like fervor mana or like whatever he gets off this conch. Maybe I should have poked it first. Because you can technically get like protection here, right? Yeah, I probably should have poked it. I mean, maybe I just poke it right now. And then if he goes for a buff, we like flock it. Because this way we I mean, he can fervor it now, but he would have fervor anyways later, right? Okay. We're still blocking. Oh, that's kind of annoying. He gets like overwhelmed. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Why? Why is it overwhelmed? Oh man, okay, it's fine. Fine. Man, if he gets quick attack, we're chilling. If he gets just +2 attack, we're chilling. Come on, man. Come on now, dog. It's fine. Guile? Not bad. Not bad. We also have Phlox. Now we can actually like 2 mana combo like the GNAR if he has one. Or Ziggs, I guess, if we had to. Yay, we have a fucking Thrall. Dude, we're gonna destroy him on like turn 12. We're chilling. I think I'm down for a pokey. But now if he plays a GNAR, we can't really attack, because then, you know, he levels him up with the Grenadier. I guess we can attack now? Probably blocks this. Oh, he fervors to stop the strike. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I mean, we lose the strike, but we beat the fervor. It's very good, very good. That wasn't generated? No, we already saw the generated card. It was the weapon hilt. Okay, we push 5. Leveling up GNAR. Could be worse. Didn't get the pokey, but pokey honestly would help a lot. But we beat the Fury with that play, so it was still worth. I mean, the fervor. You have a stun in case he gets like some funky stuff. Not really worried about that. We're more worried about like having a bunch of burn, like decimate or something. With this hand, I think we honestly can just play a Swain, right? We still have a stun. Needs a blocker for this too. We can just stun next turn if we have to. Like this will do 1 damage, but I'd kill it. Yeah, pass. Yeah, it's not, I didn't think he wants to attack, so stunning that would be kind of bad. But now we can like, let's see what happens. Let's develop. Brothers Bond, not that good. Weapon hilt could be good. If we can get like overwhelm onto Swain, that could be kind of funny. I think I'm kind of down with Quicken though. Am I? Weapon hilt might be the best option. Quicken, what would be Quicken? This to get a better unit. We could possibly actually counter another fervor, right? Depending on who we use it on. I kind of like that play. Oh, is it just this attacks? This attacks? Everything attacks?
To the world below. Deep breath now. Try me. Persistence is key.
You could block one of these with GNAR. So he's leveling up GNAR. We ever stop that? Because I could like quicken this. and then he doesn't get the proc. Might just have fervor though. Maybe we can beat it later. Yeah, he would have done this anyways, so yeah, it would have been silly to waste it on that then. Is it ever a quicken on one of these to see if I, because like he's gonna make the biggest thing vulnerable, which will be this thing, right? So he's gonna be able to drag this 6/5 with his 6 attack and do 1 damage guaranteed to me. I'll be at 6. I mean, there's not much of a difference between 6 and 7, right? Like I guess I'll put this in double fervor range. That's about it. And if he ever develops, we just stun, right? But if we like look for something, if we like recall a conch, then play it, we can hit flock. No, it's a weird play, because like if we don't hit exactly flock, we can't do anything about it, right? We won't have enough mana. I think that's too weird. I think it's too weird. So he'll drag this, do 1 damage. But again, if he develops anything, then we just stun. And then we're chilling, I think. Maybe 1 damage is all he needs. Kinda sucks. Hopefully he can't kill us. So we can't stop a fervor, right? Can we? I mean, if he has fervor, we're still alive. I think we just play Levy.
Destination in sight.
I guess we can kill it now. So if we do like a Guile flock onto it, we'd actually stun the GNAR. Okay, so here's the play. Here's the play. He might have another fervor. I'm guessing he has another fervor. So this is the way we beat it. We do this, right? This is the play. We stun, we flock. He can't fervor right now. Then what we do is we open attack, and it'll stun that now. But it doesn't even matter because he already made it weak. So watch, it'll stun that thing, right? We do the attack, and then now when it goes for the fervor, we hit him with the scorch.
Empire above all.
I mean, open attack to play around like Demolitionist or whatever the hell he could play. Oh, we also have a wall up to beat it too now, so we can be like we could be like double fervor. Let's go. Let's go. Haha. Sick. Alright, that was sketchy though. He had like the damage. Yeah, I don't know, this deck's pretty sick. I've only lost 1 game so far, and it was like literally a 28-minute game to Darkness, and like Darkness is nuts.